Kieran, first of all, you've had a week following the restless bank holiday weekend when you obviously faced Fylde and Chesterfield, so how have you reflected upon those two results?
Yeah, obviously Saturday was a very good result in front of the cameras. We played very well and we were obviously deserving of the 3 points. On Monday, obviously got off to the perfect start, but after that we struggled to really get a grip of the game, and we were beaten by the better side, and then maybe we ran out of gas after that. But they're the strongest team in the league, and going to their place was always going to be difficult, and with such a short turnaround it was obviously going to be difficult.
Yeah, and just for yourself, being back out on the pitch, I know you got a few minutes at Southend, but properly starting a game as well, how nice was that?
Yeah, it was nice. Obviously, baptism of fire going to Chesterfield away, and obviously a very difficult game to make your first start in, but obviously got the minutes under the belt, tired out towards the end, but it was nice, to get the minutes under. It's obviously the first time I've played more than 5 minutes football since last season, which, counting it up, it's quite a long time.
Yeah, and you played in two different roles, obviously starting at the back and then moving into midfield due to injury, so was that alright for you? Did you have to adapt much? How was that?
Yeah, I didn't play at the back for long, but obviously it's a position I've played before, but I haven't played there for a while, so I think I felt a little bit more comfortable going back into the older midfield role, which is the position I've played a bit more regularly over the last year or two. So it's obviously two different positions I can play, but we'll see.
Yeah, and just talk to us about the actual injury. I believe it was a broken toe that you suffered, so how has that journey been, getting back to full fitness?
Yeah, it's massively frustrating, not the injury itself, but obviously when you join a club and after a couple of weeks it was just an innocuous challenge that I went in for and broke my toe, and when you come back to pre-season everyone's on a bit of a level playing field fitness wise, and then after a couple of weeks when you break your toe and everyone's getting fit and you're being left behind, and now I've also got to catch up and get games under my belt or minutes under the belt under the circumstances where you're trying to win 3 points. It's obviously tough, and I've got to get up to speed as quick as I can, really.
Yeah, how have you found settling? Because you mentioned it has been difficult, not being able to play any games or anything, but in terms of the club, the area, I know you already knew the manager from playing at York City, but how have you found settling in Hartlepool United?
Yeah, I feel like I settled in well. The lads are very accommodating and welcoming. There's quite a few new lads as well, so there's quite a new look to the squad. So yeah, it's quite easy to settle in. Obviously, getting off to a good start, winning in pre-season and getting off to a good start, it helps the lads settle in, because you can feel a bit more relaxed and there's a bit more of a happy feel about the place, so it is easier to settle in.
Yeah, and a game on Saturday at home to Wealdstone, so what type of test are you expecting from that one?
Yeah, it'll be a difficult test, as all of them are. They'll look to get the ball down and play, and we've got to do what we usually do, play good football, but obviously stop them playing as well, and it will be a good test for us, and we'll look to bounce back from the result Monday. Yeah,
and you've already had a taste of the atmosphere at home, and your home form has been very good this year so far, 3 wins from 3, so how important is that?
Yeah, it's massive. Obviously we'll look to feed off that. Teams they'll either not like to come here and under the atmosphere, or it's a chance for them to play in front of a big crowd, so we've got to expect that they'll come out at us, but obviously if the crowd they get behind us, and we can really use that to our advantage.